Yeah, I'm amazed at some of the gameplay. And,
So what are you guys talking about today?
We have no topic.
well, first thing we're going to do is probably throw out an homage to Burt Reynolds. Because he was one of the greats, you know. He was best known for his role
Smoking
in
the
Smokey and the
Bandit.
Bandit.
I just filled in everything else, so all you gotta do is hit live.
Okay.
Like go live once I get back over here full screen. See, it's working because I can tell because see, that's
The microphone is
Green Bear,
working.
it's just,
Yeah, it's green up here. It's just that it's.
I don't know. The
They're
preview-
they're previewing
it's
what they-
Facebook. It's a bug in Facebook. It's gotta be.
well, you can work on it after.
No, it doesn't matter now. Alright, I wanted to see this.
We have
Here
4
it is.
minutes.
This was just.
But yeah, some of these games that we play now, so it's just they should be movies. The way that they are situated, they're like playing through a movie in some.
Where's the volume button on this thing?
I don't know.
Up on the top. On the top in the middle, it's the buttons. It's in the regular buttons.
Find it.
You might want to unmute it. There.
I downloaded Grammarly around my freshman year.
What, another fucking preview? What the fuck is...
So we
Skip your
actually have
ads.
some very big things to discuss because obviously yesterday in the evening Rockstar dropped a new reveal for Red Dead Redemption 2. It's more minor I guess you could say, but it still has some very
wanna
key
grab the
information
light?
which backs up one of the big theories I've discussed about, which is how the game's story will open up. Besides that, we also
Man,
have
the
some
fucking
news which includes
detail
more private
three
has
data
gotten
demos
better
taking place worldwide,
since the second
more
one even.
previews being
That's what I was
teased,
telling you.
which we're going
I know,
to
but
discuss
even in
today.
that...
The advancements we have in our computer technology, the other side, right? Our side
Which
or
side?
I don't know. I haven't really tested it. Try this side because this side is more on. No, go for the plastic at the end of it, so you don't burn your fingers. Actually, I think that's better because it's on the side that the screen is on.
Should be jam-packed with new information. Either way, when the reveal goes
Yeah.
live today, I will be streaming it with a reaction and breakdown. So
And now
look out for
I got
But
spots.
yeah, it's just that the gameplay alone is just phenomenal compared to what we.
I can't wait for that fucking game to come out. I'm on it.
What one? What's that one?
Red Dead Redemption 2 from the Pinkerton Detective Agency.
RDR2.
Pinkerton Detective Agency is going to be mentioned in RD, you know, but
And that's the one that's coming out in November.
yeah, $65. Worth every penny because that's an addictive game in and of
Well,
itself.
it's not
too.
just that. They're actually taking their time with this one.
Oh
They
yeah,
want to make sure this one is.
3 times it's been pushed.
I know. They want to make sure that this one is done right. That's why.
And that there's no bugs.
Well, who is it that makes this? Is this Rockstar Games? Yeah.
Rockstar Games.
Rockstar Games is also responsible for
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
And I believe they're also responsible for Saints Row.
I don't know, but they've made quite a few games over the years. And
You know what we're missing?
oh, look at the fucking detailed map this time.
Right now, in Northern East, it appears Big Valley and the Grizzlies are within and a part of the state of West Elizabeth, where Dutchess
Yeah, we
Gaming
forgot
mostly
to
operated out. But remember that on
plug
the
this
league
one
map,
in.
part of the Grizzlies is noted as being the intro. So essentially,
So-
the game will start with a Blackwater robbery of 1899, an event that
Oh, crap.
actually Landon Ricketts was on the opposing side helping local law enforcement. But that as part of the story, the gang should be left alone.
I don't want to hear about the storylines. I like finding some of those out about myself. I just want
Positive
to skim through it a little bit.
Okay, now we have the audio artwork.
video with a
Anyway,
did enjoy the
1 minute. 1 minute, people. 1 minute.
Alright.
Actually, 7 seconds. 3, 2,
2, 1.
1.
Oh!
Hey!
2, 1.
Oh,
You're live.
I guess we're live.
We're live?
I think I'm. Are you live?
I don't
Are you
know.
alive?
I don't know.
Oh my
I
god.
might be alive.
Nope. I think I
That
got
is
a
so
pulse.
awesome.
Nope, I got a pulse.
Awesome.
I'm live.
What's
the,
awesome?
the candle that's in front of the laptop,
Yeah.
What's
it's
this
reflecting
now?
off of the laptop.
Oh, cool.
What are these now? I didn't get to see these.
Oh, those are your
Oh. Hey,
your strobes,
that's kind of cool.
your strokers, your strokes.
Oh, that's pretty fucking bright too.
It's a
They're
strobe.
LED.
Yeah, they're LED strobes,
Oh.
but they're different colors. They got the green, the orange, and the yellow.
Things that amuse them. Oh my.
Hey, we're
Where
children.
will it land?
Okay,
Yellow,
we're children.
red, green? Nobody knows. Round and round she goes.
You know we're children. Men are children.
You know, you should turn that on and put it in front of the laptop. I wonder what it would do.
I mean, got a
the
candle in
the
front of it right
candle.
now.
It'll reflect off the black. Maybe.
You got a candle going.
Alright, anyway, hello, welcome to Utterly Insane. That's insane. I'm Joe.
He's udder. He's like a cow udder.
No,
Got to milk him every now and then.
no, that's her job.
So I said, you got to get milked every now and then.
That's because I'm a provert.
You're a provert.
Provert.
You got a
I done
PhD.
graduated. Yep.
You got a PhD in it. I got more than a PhD.
Well, I got my doctorate.
I got a master's, a bachelor's, and an associate's in it. So I got all three. So that would make a doctorate, right?
See, there you go. See what I heard?
What?
Never mind, I'm
Tell
not
you
even
what
going
to
to go
do.
there on that one. But anyway,
Anyway, we were going to do a quick little
shout out to
shout out
to rest in
to our,
peace or a silent
long
moment of
lost
silence.
friend,
Burt
Burt
Reynolds.
Reynolds. Hang
I
on.
mean,
Before we do that, don't you remember? You already told me. You said, we gotta make sure we give
Well-
out the phone number before we start
yeah.
anything at all.
all right, well then give out
So
the
give out
phone
the phone
number.
number.
Well, you go ahead and do it.
And that's right up there.
I can't read that far.
And you got glasses on?
Yeah, man.
Phone number is.
Phone number is area code 920-744-7576. And it is the Utterly Insane hotline.
Yeah, you call that
And
hotline, you're
we
gonna
can
end
answer
up
it
on the
over
air.
there.
You'll end up on
And
the air
if I
one
turn
way or
on the app
other.
on my phone, I can answer it on my phone.
Yeah, that was annoying the first time
Yes,
you didn't know
it
that.
was extremely annoying.
So anyway,
Extremely.
now back to the point. We got to give a kind of like a moment of silence or whatever to
Moment of silence, a shout out, whatever you want to call it, you know, to Burt
Burt
Reynolds.
Reynolds, who
One of the
passed
greats.
away.
One of the great but late.
Smokey and the Bandit.
He is more known
For
for his
Smokey and the
role in
Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit than anything else.
Yeah, but who didn't love those black Trans Ams in the 80s?
And
Because of that movie,
that particular
Black
movie
and Gold.
made all of the kids that watch that movie want that Trans Am.
Oh, I still want one. I would still want one.
Firebird. It's a Trans Am Firebird T-top.
Yeah.
And another thing about that movie too is with Sally Fields starring in it with him.
Flying Nun.
The funny thing is, a lot of people thought they had a thing together after that movie,
I don't
which
think
they
did.
may have.
Who
I don't know.
knows? Who cares? It was just one of the greatest movies of all time, and Burt Reynolds did some good things. I mean, who can't forget when he played opposite Dolly Parton in the best little whorehouse in Texas?
Oh yeah. And then the opposite of Dolly Parton on that one was him being a sheriff.
Or
Dump that.
or Stroker
Actually,
Ace
you need it over there?
when he had his wife in the movie with him because he was married to Lonnie Anderson,
Stroker Ace.
and Lonnie Anderson was in that movie too.
Was he on Stroker Ace?
Yes, he was the race car driver, the main character of Stroker Ace. He was Stroker.
I'll take it back.
But then he also did that movie that
One of the last movies he did was
He did that movie that's got a remake, that football movie that's got Adam Sandler in it.
Oh,
The Longest Yard.
No.
That's a
Longest Yard?
Yeah, that's a remake. That was originally. Then Burt Reynolds was
Yeah, I guess it
the
is
Adam
Longest
Sandler
Yard.
character
The
in that
coach?
original movie.
Wasn't he like the coach?
No, in the original movie, the character that Adam Sandler plays in the movie now is the character Burt Reynolds played in the original movie. Because Burt Reynolds was in the original movie. He did that when he was much younger. You know, and then
Yeah.
he was in what was that one with Striptease with Demi Moore.
Was he in that one?
Yeah, he played a freaky old fucking man that
Yes.
Texan guy that
He was the governor.
Vaselined himself up or whatever and had it all in his cowboy boots and was a fucking whack job.
Boogie Nights.
He did a lot of
he
movies.
did also Boogie Nights.
Yeah, I know. He kind of there was
And
something.
he was Jack Horner in Boogie Nights, the producer.
He was actually in 2 movies that are coming out this year. Shadow Fighter and Defining Moments.
Yeah, he stayed working, and he was also, I read. Now this is unfortunately we ain't going to get to see this
Oh,
one
he was
because
in
they
6
didn't get
movies last year.
they didn't get a chance to film his part. But there was a movie coming out in 2019. I don't know exactly what the name of the movie was, but he was supposed to play George Spahn, and it was a movie based on the Manson family and their lives on the Spahn Ranch. And he was going to play the ranch owner, George Spahn. But they didn't get a chance to film his part yet. He was already cast for the part and everything, and he was getting ready to go when he passed away, unfortunately. So we lost another great actor, musician, you know. I mean, last time before this, it was Aretha Franklin, wasn't it? Just
Yes.
recently.
Aretha Franklin just passed recently.
Queen of Soul.
Oh, her eulogy thing was like 8 hours long. 8 freaking hours. And you know, Smokey Robinson wrote a song specifically for her. For that.
I was watching some of the stuff that, I mean, when she passed away and when Burt Reynolds passed away, it was like all over the news for hours on like CNN and
They were well
HLN and stuff because they were so popular. But then speaking of people that passed away recently, and this is something that I just got I got to laugh about it, and it's sorry that I might offend you because it's a laugh over somebody passing away, but it is fucking funny. What's his name? The politician.
John McCain.
Yeah. How Trump's not allowed it. It wasn't allowed at his funeral. But the VP was there with his wife. But
Well, the
but
VP
Trump
shouldn't
was.
have been there. And
But
Trump's kids were there. Trump's daughter was there with her idiot husband.
Well, that's too bad.
And
but I still
they
think
shouldn't
it
have
was-
been there either.
I still think it's funny that he was banned from that funeral. Pretty much. Was the words used. But yeah, there was former President Obama and Clinton there. So, anyway, do we even have a topic idea yet?
No, you never came up with one.
Why was I supposed to come up with one?
Because you are supposed to. No. Hi, Cindy.
How you doing?
She's on. So there, we got 2 watchers, me and Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
That's how popular we are. Nobody likes us. I think it's all him.
No, that's all you.
No. It's all you.
I need my nectar pop.
What, you want me to treat you like a glow stick?
No.
Snap your neck and shake
Fuck
you until you light up?
I might end up in fucking traction then. I got like a pinched nerve or something. It's not going very well.
She's playing Pokemon Go. I gave that up a long time ago.
child.
And he started giving me shit and everybody shit for fucking playing it.
Yep. I did.
Whatever, I don't care.
Playing that kind of a game, you gotta go around and try to find the fucking thing. Yeah, right.
I don't care. Whatever.
One of the stupidest fucking games, and people were making fucking millions off of it.
I'm tired today.
So what are we gonna talk about? Come on,
we
need
just
an idea.
we just gave our shout outs. So.
We need a topic.
Well,
Matthew just joined.
so
I didn't want to know that.
why not?
Anyway,
Anyways,
haters?
haters.
Haters? Or hatters?
Hey, not me. I used to play it. I haven't played it in a long time. So. Don't start saying I'm a
You
hater.
were addicted to that game, and then you got my wife addicted to that fucking game.
And then she quit too.
Yeah, that's
because
right.
of you.
That's right. It's fucking.
She couldn't handle your
I mean,
bullshit.
playing a game on the fucking cell phone, you're in a restaurant, and all of a sudden you're oh, there's a Pokemon here. I gotta get this one.
I did not do
You
that.
did too
I
do
did
that.
not
You
do that.
did too do that.
Fuck you, I did
On
not.
more than one occasion when we were out and about.
Oh, you're so full of
right in
shit.
the middle of a fucking Best Buy. Here we are. Oh, there's a Pokemon close by. I gotta get this one.
You're so full of shit.
No, I'm not.
Dude, you're so full of shit.
I
If
am
I
not.
squeezed you and put your ass against the
Man,
wall,
if
I
I
could
would
draw a
have
picture.
if I would have had a fucking video camera, I would have fucking videotaped it.
You had your cell phone, you could have fucking used the camera on that.
I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have a
smartphone?
camera. Yeah, I didn't have one.
You didn't have a smarter than you phone. But you know
I
what?
didn't-
You still are so full of shit. I can squeeze you, stick your ass against the wall, and draw a picture.
I am not full of shit. I'm telling it like it is. I'm telling it like it is. You were that addicted to the game.
I was
Sitting in
not
the
that
middle of a
addicted
fucking
to that
restaurant.
fucking game.
Here they are with their fucking nose in the middle of a fucking restaurant.
No.
They're in their fucking noses, right in their fucking phone, sitting
No.
there trying to find one.
No,
Yes.
no.
Oh, it's up by the cashier.
Yeah,
oh,
what
wait,
restaurant are
no.
you talking about? Because
Pine Cone over in Johnson Creek.
it wasn't my fault that there was a Poke Station right next
See?
door to it.
See, my point.
But I wasn't sitting there obsessively playing it.
You every chance you got to find one, you found one. We stopped somewhere as you were looking at your phone.
No, I
Yeah.
wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No,
Yep.
no, I was not. That was.
And what was the other one? What was that other damn game you
Oh,
played?
she's gonna. By the way, Cindy says she's gonna count how many times you say the F word.
Okay, go ahead. I hope you
It's a new game for
I
her.
hope you can count that.
Yeah, fuck you.
See? You should be counting how many times he says the F
I'll
word.
go suck a dick.
So,
I would tell you to suck a dog's dick, but your dog's
what
female.
was that fucking game that you... What was that game that you played that was like the trading card, but it was like dragons or something, and you got her hooked on that one too. Oh,
Oh,
you
that
got
was,
this one yet? Was that a Pokemon game too?
Summoner's War.
Summoners War?
Summoner's War. I haven't played that in a long ass time. That's another one that you can play on your tablet or your phone. It's still on my tablet at home. I just haven't played it. And it's not a trading card game. You go through doing different things. You don't even have to spend money for them.
Yeah.
See, now you're getting us off on video games, and I was sitting here watching this.
Well, we were watching.
I was
Oh, that's
watching
your
these-
fault
these
because we were
trailers.
sitting here
Dungeons and
watching all the
Dragons?
fucking trailers.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Cindy said that.
Dungeons and Dragons?
Dungeons and Dragons
Hey,
was really cool.
I got a question.
But him,
Wait,
no,
Okay.
shut up. This guy here, a couple of years ago, got me hung on Final Fantasy 11,
That was
And then he got his wife
2007.
on Final Fantasy
That was
11.
back in 2007. That was more
And
like
back in 2007,
No,
the last time we
no.
played that was what, 2011?
2013.
I thought that was more or less like 2010 because it
No.
was when we moved into that apartment.
No, we started that in 2007.
Oh.
And started playing it on the Xbox, and I had a problem with the fucking 360 always freezing up on
Crashing.
certain areas and crashing on us. So we get screwed, and then I decided fuck it, and I got me a computer set up to where I actually started playing it on a computer.
We both did.
And well, that's because
And then she did too.
that's because you seen that I was having a better time with it on the PC. It didn't have that crashing problem. But hey, you know, can't help it that we were legends. You know, I never really understood why you actually quit playing it.
The cost.
The cost. When they
Because the
when they
next
started
upgrade, they
jacking up
wanted
the
how much
add-ons,
for it?
that last
that
add-on
last
was
add-on,
like
they
30
wanted
something
$30.
bucks.
But that was a one-time fee.
I mean, the fucking game didn't even cost 15 bucks brand new with all the expansion packs in it when it came out.
I know. And
That was
what was it?
bullshit.
$12 a month I was paying on that. 'Cause I had-
15.
15 on
No, I
average.
was 12
Oh.
because I had my main character and two add-ons.
Well, whatever it was, but still, it was still a monthly charge.
Well, yeah, it was, but still, it was fun. To me, it was worth it.
No.
I had a lot of fun playing it,
No.
and we were fucking legends on that
Too
game.
many fucking
I
cheaters.
couldn't even fucking log in for 5 minutes until, and people were asking me to help them with shit all the time
That game went to
because
hell.
they knew
The game went to hell because of
the
the Guild
capabilities.
Hunters.
They knew the capabilities of my character.
The game went to hell because of the fucking Guild Hunters and the cheaters.
Look at this. We got us.
You know, they found out that, we can take our gold and we can sell it online for real currency, so let's make a website. Now we're going to hire all these people, make all of these characters, and then what did they do?
Are you gonna
They
bring
made
something
that-
up over here?
They made the
need to
in-game,
bring something
hold
over
on,
here.
they made the in-game auction house values go up so that it was almost impossible for people to start, when they started playing, to buy some of the items.
Yeah.
You know, they made the
Yeah.
cost of living
No.
in that game unbearable. They ruined the game, and Square Enix let it happen. And for that, I will never spend
Yeah,
any
refresh.
more money and buy or play another Square Enix game like that.
Mine froze up
But-
on me over here.
Anyway, shit.
Was the internet down?
No, it's fucking, I don't know what happened.
It says F word up to 27.
Up to 27? I thought I
Yeah.
passed it by now. I'll have to make sure I hit my age before the show's over.
Damn, Joe.
Yeah, my video froze on me over here, so I wasn't able to.
But anyway, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Not you.
Oh, for her?
For
Cindy.
for our viewer that isn't you.
Oh. Damn it. Yeah, by the way, I had to go rescue someone, and in the process of trying to rescue him, I threw my back out.
After last
Sucks.
week, I recalled something, and I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but it either had to be you because of the timeline, or the
There's a
one
timeline?
person, or the one person I dated before Cindy. And we went to this arcade on
Never
East
remember.
Washington Avenue called Voyager. Okay, it was an arcade on East Washington Avenue in Johnson Street area. It was in a little strip mall. And when we were in that arcade, dude come up and asked, and I'm pretty sure, I thought it was Cindy, asked Cindy if I was her father.
Well, if that's true, she should have said yes.
You know, I get bits and pieces of my memory coming back because after that radiation and all that fucking shit fucked me up. Man, you know, it was just rough, you know, asking somebody every 5 minutes, you know, did you order a pizza or not? You know,
Did you
and
order
they're
a
getting
pizza?
annoyed with you, you know. Well, that's how it
Did you order a
was.
pizza?
You get that stuff that how bad it was back then, and you get that it really messes you up.
Well, you didn't
It's
answer
almost
my
like you
question
got
just now. I
amnesia.
asked
Your
you, did you
short-term
order
memory
pizza?
goes to shit. What? She said something. What'd she say now?
She said not her.
Not me.
Oh, not her, huh? Well, then that
It
must
was
have been
probably
Becky
Lena.
McDonald. No, it would have been Becky McDonald. I didn't meet Nina until well after I dated Cindy. Well, no, it was the summer after that, because Deb was born in 86.
You still got that strobe light going over there. You're running the batteries down.
Oh, am I running the batteries down? Is that a concern to you?
Yeah, here, I'll turn mine on then.
Is that a concern to you?
How's that?
Oh, no, you're running the batteries down.
I didn't tell you you could push that button.
Too bad. I'll push it
Stop
anyway.
pushing
Now,
my
what
button.
happened to my button?
Stop pushing my button.
Wait, I do know what happened to it. I found it in a clothes basket in the bedroom. I got a feeling some granddaughter of mine got a hold of it and it ended up down there.
Aiden?
Could have been.
Only one I could have thought of.
Because Adeline hasn't been here in a while?
Adeline hasn't been here in a while, and the other two know better.
Well,
Peanut. It was Peanut.
Peanut likes it.
What the hell was that maneuver?
Haha. I got
know,
one.
but-
What race are you in,
Yeah.
shithead?
You know what I like to do? Here's something funny. You ever do this? You know those little bumps that are in the road when you're approaching a stop sign? And they kind of make
Yep.
you... Yeah, right. You know what I do? I kind of go like this. I go, ah, right afterwards. You should see the look on her face when I first do that the first time.
You know what I want to do? I want to take our.
You want to turn into a fairy
I want to take our utterly insane on the road.
on the road?
But this is what I want to do.
Hi!
I want to go to Walmart.
Aw, look who come to visit me.
I want to go to Walmart or somewhere, and I want to get a couple of those big old, like double-sized pillows. Okay,
Yeah.
and get a pillowcase for them. It's a little bit oversized, so you can get a
Hi,
hold of it.
Joy.
And I want to take those, and I want to go up, like to Madison, up downtown to the square up there. Just
Yeah.
walk around during the summertime when people are walking around, and have one of us recording, and just out of the blue take, and people watching you, seeing why the hell you holding pillows, right?
Can you
Just out
howl?
of the blue, someone look at you, you just throw them the pillow, and then get your pillow in the stands for a pillow fight. Just a random anybody pillow
That would
fight.
be awesome.
That'd be fucking funny.
That would be awesome.
You know what else would be awesome? Just doing random shit up there. Doing one of those things like they did on Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Getting one of the fart machines, the remote control fart machines. Walking around the mall, crowded mall with somebody else recording it, And
Walk up
walk
next
up to
somebody,
people and let
get it.
that fucker go off. And then get the reactions on fucking camera. Oh, that'd be fucking funny as hell.
Uh-oh. I'm the only one watching. She left, you offended her.
You might want to grab
Internet
that.
connections. They've got storms. They had storms last night. She got it. Now you gotta get it from her.
It's on the floor over there.
What is it?
She's shooting darts, and now we gotta try to pick them up during the fucking show. Knock it off.
Really? It's in behind me right now.
Well, I'm not gonna grab anything from behind you.
What are you biting me for, Joy? Did Cindy leave us?
Remember
I told you
last time
shit.
she was having problems?
They had storms in the area last night. They're having all them storms going through their area now. Remember, she's in New Jersey.
Yeah. New jerky.
Anyway, now you made my fucking train derail. Thank you very much.
That wasn't me, it was her. I don't know why you blame me for her shit.
I blame you for everything.
Suck it. You know, we did have 3 people up there watching, and now we only got 2. Or 1.
The one was Matthew.
Yeah, so.
I was gonna say something and I forgot what I was gonna say.
Ay, ay,
Whatever. You're brain dead. You just gonna sit here with dead air?
No, talk. I don't know. I'm trying to. There was something. I'm trying to think what it was that I was trying to. Don't be fucking with my glasses. I only got a couple of good fucking pairs, asswipe. Knock it off.
There's some new eyes for you.
Oh, it was about. I had it. It was about you. You were talking about going around downtown and shit like that with pillow fight stuff. There was one year.
I think that'd be fun as hell.
My mom lived on Moreland Road. Okay, back then, and it was like 4th of July.
Back in the day,
My friend Ted Bedward and
back
his
when I
brothers and
used to
sisters.
have a brain.
One of his sisters lived across the street in Kingswood Hill Apartments. Anyway, we all went downtown because we were going to go over to James Madison to watch the fireworks, right? And we were parking in a ramp. We parked in a ramp down. I think we parked in that ramp that was like Johnson and State. Okay.
Yeah.
But we got up to the square. And
We lost her.
I can't remember who the politician was at the time, but it was a local politician, like a governor or somebody. And this old lady was walking around, kind of like, back then you had a lot of bag ladies and people panhandling.
How do you know they were bag ladies?
Some things were pretty obvious. And then you had all these panhandlers and stuff, and some nutcases or whatever. People just lost it. Anyway, she was going around. She had this musical boombox. Well, there goes our camera.
Okay, thank you, Joy. Pretty sure that was a Joy thing.
Yep, there it goes on your side.
Yep. I am pretty sure that was a Joy thing.
Now it's time to get her out of here. Out. Yep. She's just gonna do it again. Out.
Well, you also have the damn TV out there too. Now we gotta readjust and everything.
Ain't that a fucking bitch? She's losing count now too, cause she lost her internet, so now she's losing the fuck count.
Why is this thing? Did you unplug it?
I wonder what happens if I would have reached 100. Can't believe somebody's counting how many times
there
I
it
say
goes.
the F word. They should be counting how many times you say the F word. Don't be doing that. I told you it made me cold earlier.
Okay. We're back!
Kinda. There. It's not blowing on you now. If you close the door, it's gonna get warm. Well, we're back, but
Anyway, this woman was walking around the Capitol area, and this was like the 4th of July, you know, because we were going to watch one of the fireworks show. We were going down to James Madison Park there, you know. So we were walking up State Street and up and around the Capitol. This woman was doing nothing but bitching about this state politician at the top of her lungs, like she knew him personally. So we started saying stuff like, "Oh, you must know him pretty well. What do you do? Sleep with him?" Or you know, stuff like this. And oh my God, the more we talked, the more that woman went off on us. And then there was this other guy, he'd walk around, and he had a real big, huge, long beard, gray hair.
it looks a little off.
And he used to pour honey in his beard and walk around, and the guy would do nothing but say, why? That's all he'd say. Very rarely would he say anything else. Okay, but most of the time he was walking around saying, why? Guy passed away. Come to find out, the guy was just, you know, a veteran struggling and stuff like this. And he ended up inheriting all this fucking money and this fucking mansion over there in that real rich part of Sherman Avenue.
Sherman Oaks.
You know, yeah.
Mhm.
You know, like where they got real rich houses and stuff.
Sorry. Tanya, can you adjust the live cam and bring it down just a hair?
But he, yeah. You know, it's like those people are perfectly normal, right? And then they inherit a shit ton of fucking
That'd probably
money,
be better.
you know, and they can't handle it, so they kind of go nuts or senile. You know what I mean? Or
Like you?
extremely eccentric. Yeah, but I don't
That's a
have an
little better.
excuse. I
Don't
haven't
see the
hit,
can-
I
the
haven't hit
candles now.
be rich yet. I should hit the, see, no, not me.
You'd go nuts. You'd go senile. You'd lose your fucking mind if you ever became rich.
If I became rich, I'd probably die 2 days later because I would probably wouldn't be able to live long enough
And
to
you'd leave
enjoy
it all
it.
to me.
You know, because that'd be just my fucking luck. Well,
Well,
there's
you'd leave-
another
you'd
count.
leave
I
half
wonder
of
how
it
many
to
that
me, right?
is. Too bad she's not there to keep count. I've probably said about 20 times since she's been gone.
She's still gone. She must be having some issues with the fucking net down there.
Well, they had storms last night or the other day or whatever. Those storms that came through here are hitting there now.
Yeah, well, we had some nasty shit through here. You know, Reedsburg, they closed their main drag and their bridge because of the storms. They were starting to get flooded there. Lavelle got flooded completely up.
There's some roads along 16, between 67 and Exonia
Well, I can believe
that are
it.
closed because of the river going
Well, that plus-
I followed
completely
you.
flooded.
Followed you home on that what 3 mile.
Yeah,
hill,
you see that
3
river?
mile-
See the river?
There was two sections there that were washed the road
And
out
think
that
about-
they had to patch.
And think about being here in Wisconsin with all the low-lying areas too.
Actually,
You know,
those
you get
sections
a lot
have
of
been
those
like that
low-lying.
almost
You
all
get a lot of
summer.
those low-lying
I don't know if
areas,
it
and the
was
water's
that or
got
if
no
it was
I don't
place
know
to
about
go.
that because one time I came through there, those weren't there.
Oh, they've been there for a while.
You know, we drove past the thing, and the fucking farmer's field looked like it was just nothing but a big fucking lake.
Well, over here, the
You
farm
over
over
there?
here, I made a comment when I was following her home, that farm down here.
With all the sheep and
Yeah.
goats and everything.
Yeah.
Their
I said,
two pens
Want to hear my
are
comment?
completely flooded.
Wanna hear
I
my
believe
comment?
it.
I was like, oh look, they like the animals so much they put it in a pool.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
there's still some grazing areas,
That's because of
but most of them are
Yeah, the whole
underwater.
bottom
That
area
one
of
shed
that's completely full.
looks like a boathouse.
That's because you got
Oh,
these.
Bess knows.
That's because places like that, you've got a lot of these. It's like all these low-lying areas, and you got hills on either side of it. There's no drains for that water to go, and
Yeah.
the ground can only soak up so much.
Well,
and
you know
once
what?
it gets to that point, it stays above.
Last weekend when I picked up my mom, we had come over from Exonia on North Road. And she saw those fields. She goes, they should put some LOC in there. I'm going, what? LOC? She goes, yeah, liquid organic cleaner from Amway. She goes, you put water in cardboard and it doesn't seep through. You put some LOC in there and it seeps through. I'm like, and I'm thinking in my head, that's not going to help that. The ground is oversaturated. That's why it's
Yeah.
standing.
That's what I'm saying. You know, and then you get the low-lying areas where you got those roads and they've got no drains
I
on
wish I
them.
could hit that with you because that would help my fucking back.
You know, you got no drains in some of these low-lying areas, or the drains, they can only take so much too.
Normally he doesn't hit it on my camera.
You know, the
Actually, yeah, he did. He just
I don't
did.
give a shit
I know.
anymore. You know, I got a pinched fucking nerve, and it's helping a little bit. You know, when I lived in Oregon, even though Oregon was kind of built on, some areas of Oregon was built on a swampland, they had those street drains every block, every other block or so, one on either side of the street, right?
Yeah.
Especially in the lower lying areas. And I lived on East Lincoln Street there, right off Main Street, you know. And the rain we got here, if we would have got that in Oregon, even if the power didn't go out because the sump pumps couldn't handle it, basements would flood easily, and those streets you wouldn't be able to drive cars down because the fucking because it was built on a swampland, a lot of sump pumps and
There
stuff.
goes with that
Those
word.
drains, those street drains,
Is she bad?
those street drains wouldn't be able to handle that water either.
Internet's down here. Storm. Yep.
Yeah.
You were right. They're getting storms.
I'm always
getting-
right.
You're getting the storms that we had just recently.
Listen to the wise old man.
I agree with the old part, but the wise part, I have to argue about.
Really? Fuck off.
Yep. I have to argue with you about the wise part.
You know, I say that because as much shit as I've been through, I have a right to say that.
Well,
And if half these fucking kids around here would listen to what this wise old man would have said to them all these years, half of them wouldn't be in half the much shit and trouble that they're in right now.
not saying they wouldn't.
You know? But you can only do so much after they reach a certain point. Either they take
When
your
they become-
advice or
when
they don't.
become adults, it's on them.
And if they would have taken this wise man's advice,
Nope.
they wouldn't be in as much
She's
trouble
down,
and
she must be
shit as
down
they're
again,
in,
because
you know?
it's only me on there now. Again.
I mean, I've been through more shit
Yeah, I know.
than most people my age. And it wasn't all the same stuff, you know? I've seen more people die in such a short period of time that were really close to me and hear that death rattle. Man, I know a lot. Plus I'm,
You know how hard it is.
plus I'm Jesus Christ, you know?
You know how hard it is to break these.
I got all the
open?
fucking answers.
Yeah, you're supposed to do like this, you know. And, you know, break them.
You know,
Like this.
I remember when those were such a big fucking thing.
And then you shake them.
I know,
Right.
but I mean, they were like super
But
big.
no.
You'd go to.
Okay, and this, you know, this is how you're supposed to do them, right? And you break them open, blah blah blah, and shake them up. Well, you know how difficult it is to completely break them open, as in
You have to
completely
cut
cutting
'em.
out. No, you don't. Kayla's baby shower had these, and I was, you know, passing them out so everybody can have some fun with them. So, Abby, she took one and she bent it, and she was bending it, and then she slapped it on the table like this, and the fucking thing split down the middle, and it went
It's
everywhere.
from slapping it on the table.
Why was she slapping it on the table?
To make it work.
Doesn't she know you're supposed to go like this, not slap it on the table?
Hey, well, I don't know, but she broke it. She broke it, and it went spewing.
I remember one of the first times I went to Six Flags Great America. It get about nighttime in Great America, and these roaming vendors, you know, would come out with tons of those things, walking around, trying to sell them to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd see, oh, you know how crowded. You've been to
Oh,
Great
they made
America.
money.
You know how
They made
Great
money on
America,
it. I know.
how crowded that place gets. You know, over half the people would be walking around with those things around their neck, around their wrists, around their ankles,
Yeah.
or you know,
And
around
you see
their
how
head.
much you see how much I pay for a package of these.
I know, but back then,
One package of 4 of these is I can get for $1. But I can get the necklaceless, the big
Yeah.
long
but
fuckers
what
like
you
this
got
long.
in your hand, what you got in your hand is 2 of them
And these were
attached together.
bracelets.
And-
These were bracelets.
They charge you something a little bit smaller than that because it'd be about the size of your wrist.
Yeah,
about
no,
$5.
it would be It'd be this. It'd be just
At
like
Great
this.
America. If they wanted the necklace, it'd be like $3, you know, $10, or you know, I mean they were
It'd be
expensive.
about like that, but just like that one.
Yeah,
See, these,
but a
these
little
would-
bigger. They made a little longer ones too. I mean they make those in all various lengths.
Yes, I know.
But they were probably custom to Great America because they were a
But
little
see,
thicker,
This
around too back then.
and that's the thing. You know, they would, and you know, you see not just in Great America, they have these at the fairs
Oh
too,
yeah, that and parades.
and the parades and everything.
Oh yeah.
You know, we could
Shore
actually,
Shrine Circus.
if you want to get technical about it,
Ringling Brothers and Barnaby Valley Circus.
we could take. Now I'm not shitting you. That we could do this. We could go over to the Dollar Tree, where I got these, and get a bunch of these, the 20 piece, for $1, and we can go and walk down the streets at the parades
And sell them
and sell them
for $1.
for $1 a piece.
Oh yeah,
So
easy.
you could turn $1 into 20 right there, no problem.
Yeah, you'd have.
She's not on it. I
you'd
guess
have
she
no, I
lost.
was looking to see what the
she
red
lost
stuff
it.
was. I get it now. It's the candle in front of there.
Yeah, you got a candle there, candle
I get
there,
it.
candle there.
Yeah, you'd make $19 profit.
Yeah, you can make a $19 profit on just these. Now these are, they don't have these all the time. The 20 pieces, they have 8 pieces ones, and that's the thing. But they also have the necklaces
But see-
ones that are 4 piece. They can get 4 fucking necklaces for $1.
But the hard part
And you
about
can turn that. Now you can go and sell the fucking necklaces for $2 or $3 a piece.
the hardest part about that is, you want to know where the flaw is?
You got to get a permit.
You gotta get a street vendor's license
Yeah.
or a permit, depending on where you are. And here's your second flaw to that whole thing.
And it's actually not that big of a flaw. What's the second flaw to that thing?
Those dollar stores are everywhere, and people know about those things.
Not everybody knows about them. Not everybody knows
Yeah,
about
but
them.
you're not gonna sell. You're not gonna make a big a killing as you think you will.
I'm not saying making a killing. I'm saying just do it. That's one day you're doing it. And you're having fun. You're walking around and you're making some money. You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of ways that I just wish. But anyway,
And that's the whole thing. You know, it's not to get rich off of it. You know, just doing it to have some fun.
so what's
Fucking
next
fun.
on our agenda here?
I don't know.
What
We
do talk about?
did start talking about the games and everything, and I'm kind of
I'm looking forward to
I'm
Red
kinda
Dead
liking
Redemption
those.
2 coming out.
well. One of these that I was watching on YouTube. This one here.
That Assassin's Creed
the
Brotherhood looked
top
pretty good
amazing,
too.
or the amazing top 5 video games official cinematic trailers. Okay, I was watching that. Now one of them was, the very first one was Witcher 3, and one of the people in here made a comment about Witcher 3 and said that they should make a CGI movie of that, and I actually agree because
You know,
they have some just crazy nuts the way things look.
Hollywood's a fucking bunch of dumbasses. When they, 9 times out of 10, when they take a fucking game and turn it into a movie, it doesn't work. However, when they take the movie and turn it into a game, that works most of the time.
But here's the thing on that, okay? I'm not talking live action. I'm talking about these guys, okay? The ones that made The Witcher, the ones that made World of Warcraft. Now they already did this with Blizzard. Blizzard Entertainment already went and made a movie called Warcraft, and I thought it was a really good movie. I honestly did. I thought it was a really good movie. In fact, right there, that trailer, that first one on the top was Warcraft. And because, you know, I actually like that movie. I've got it. But what you're not looking at is the fact that the video game makers themselves, because they are so good in doing the CGI, all they have to do is actually continue with the storyline of the opening credits and stuff and put everything together as a full-length, hour-and-a-half movie.
Yeah, well,
And
CGI is
keep
one
it as
thing,
CGI. Well, you know, people will fucking buy it. People will go for it.
Mortal Kombat was a
Square Enix already did that. They did that with Final Fantasy Spirits Within. They did it with Final Fantasy Advent Children, and they did it with Final Fantasy King's
now
Quest.
you're getting back to hitting a sore spot with me. I got problems with Square Enix and their fucking tactics.
Well, that's because of their greed. They actually got
Well,
greedy.
it's not just their fucking greed, but you know they let the game go to hell because you and I both know as
You
much
wanna
as
know
we
why?
know. Just a little bit we know about computers. We know damn well Square Enix could have banned that shit from happening,
Oh yeah, they could have.
and they refused to do it.
They
They
could've.
said, "Oh yeah, we
You know
do
why
it,"
they
but-
didn't, don't you?
Because they were probably getting a kickback, or probably
No,
it was
they
some of their
weren't. It
workers.
wasn't a kickback or anything like that. The reason they didn't do that is because they had their sights set on making Final Fantasy 14, and that almost flopped on them because they were rushing to get that out instead of doing what they should have done. And then once they got the feedback they did on that one, then they went and revamped it. That's why it's called A Realm Reborn.
And it actually looks cool and sounds cool.
Oh, it
But
does.
Final Fantasy 15 came out this March. On the PC, came out this March. Even though it's been out for almost 2 years on the consoles,
Yeah.
they just came out with the PC version March.
Yeah, and the PC version is going to play better,
Well,
especially if you have the
They-
PCs that are set up for it. You know, you got to have like the 7th generation i7s and you know 7th generation processors.
well, one of the game code
7 and 8.
directors, Jimmy Tabata, told a Spanish website, Vita Extra,
Yeah.
that if we worked on a PC version, what I had very clear is that we would work to provide a better version of what we have now on consoles.
Yeah, because
We
the
could
consoles can't do what the PC can.
We could say
Yeah.
something like this would take us more than a year. We should work to adapt the engine, which is very laborious, and from there to develop its course. In other words, they want to make sure they get it right,
Yeah.
rather than just hurrying up, getting it out, and then having bugs that they have to work on.
Right. Kind of like what they did to Final Fantasy 14 originally, because we were still deep in play on 11, and they brought it out, and a lot of people jumped. A lot of people went straight from 11 over to 14 right away,
Yeah,
and
when
they
it was still
came
in
back
its beta
within a
changes.
week. They came back and they were bitching their asses off about
Because
the fact
of
that
all
it was
the
a
bugs.
cookie cutter. That it was a cookie cutter setup.
And it was
Every
buggy.
fucking place you zoned into looked like the other place you came from out of. They basically just
Made every place look the same.
kind of, yeah. And they just tweaked things here and there, and that was it. And because of the feedback they got and the fact that people told them fuck you, they started doing it differently. They actually came across with pulling it, revamping it, and doing it properly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Final Fantasy games. I remember back starting to play
I still
them on
am.
my
I love
old cartridge systems when they were
I
single-player
absolutely
games.
miss it. I actually
I do too.
And it's not, I don't miss not having to pay, I don't miss having to pay and everything. I miss the play. I miss being able to go out and solo anything on that fucking game pretty much.
Yeah, the game, War Tunes can take some of it. It's not the same though. It is not
War
the
Tunes-
same.
Yeah, War Tunes is a turn-based, kind of a side scroller in a way.
Yeah.
A top-down side scroller is how I would put it for War Tunes. And yeah, War Tunes is okay, but in my opinion, games like Final Fantasy or Red Dead Redemption or Tomb Raider, which I got Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider, and another one Bethesda makes. They do Fallout and they do Skyrim, Morrowind. And
Morrowind, that's another game that's been around forever.
or Elder Scrolls.
Elder
Elder Scrolls.
yeah.
The Elder Scrolls series. And I love those. Those are awesome. They're fun to play.
Well, role-playing games are fun to play because...
well, Bethesda did something that they should have done a long time ago, because Blizzard's done it and Square Enix has done it. They took their games online.
Wow.
And Bethesda just finally, this last year, went and put Elder Scrolls online.
Well, you know,
And so it's an online game now.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish
I play it through Steam, and it cost me $10 when I got it. But I got it at a discount.
I wish they would have continued some of those old role-playing games the right way. Might and Magic, they screwed up because they turned it into Heroes of Might and Magic.
Heroes of Might and Magic, and that's a card game.
I know, but the original
But I'm
Might
saying,
and
yes,
Magic
I know.
was an RPG.
I know. But
Yeah.
they turned that into a card game, you know?
Then if we can go back further, like remember the old cartridge systems, like our Super Nintendos and stuff like that. You had Phantasy Star.
Phantasy Star was a good one too. And
That was a Sega game, Sega Master System originally.
Well, it looks like she was back, is back. I don't know. It says one up here, but she says she likes Pac-Man.
Love any puzzle games.
And
What's with the candles? Are they utterly insane under candlelight?
I have no idea why those are fucking burning.
what's wrong with the candles? There's nothing wrong with candles. Especially if they smell good candles.
And then there was like Paladin's Quest.
Paladin's Quest, yep. I remember that. But Phantasy Star actually was on the Sega system.
Dragon Warrior.
Yeah. But your first actual role-playing game, do you know what one it is? Your very first
Zelda.
role-playing game. No.
I don't know. Which one is it?
Your very first RPG.
Oh, Zork.
Nope. Talking
That's-
about video game, not the word games.
Zork is a fucking video. It was a video game.
Atari's Adventure.
Atari's what?
Adventure.
I think it might go back even further than that.
I don't think so. Atari's Adventure, I think, was the first RPG type
I don't know.
game.
There was one. God, I can't even remember. It might have been Atari too, but it was one of those cartridges that were made, and if you solved the fucking puzzle, you won some money.
Well-
it was like little.
You carry an aura of
Hey,
confusion.
turn that down! Damn! Both sets of speakers are on, and you gotta leave it on.
She doesn't know. She didn't know. He didn't show her the silent button up there.
I was looking
It's
for
one of the
it.
red buttons up there, and it's got the speakers crossed out.
But
I mean, it's a
I'm
nice
sorry.
That's a nice keyboard, you know.
I know. But another thing too, though, is with
Covering
Blizzard.
up your guys. Covering up your guys' farts. Is that what the cameras are for?
Oh,
And then
I didn't
what's
get
the
that over
topic?
here. All I got is
And then she goes, so what's the topic?
Lisa's on watching.
We don't have a topic.
We don't have a topic. We're just rambling.
We're just, Mark's rambling, and
I'm
just
rambling
sitting
about
here.
video games. I'm reminiscing about the fact that I miss playing certain games. And Joe's kind of agreeing and then not agreeing. You know, he's being Joe.
I miss.
And I keep telling him
I
he can't
miss-
honestly sit here and tell me he doesn't miss playing
Final
Fantasy 11.
Yeah,
But
I do.
he does. He's like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
I don't
Yeah,
miss
do."
it one bit.
I think what it is he doesn't miss having to pay for it, but he does miss playing it.
No.
And you're full of shit.
wanna-
You're so full of
you
shit.
want to know what I would miss more than that? You want me to tell you what I miss more than that?
What?
You're gonna laugh. You want to know what I miss more than that? I miss some of the stuff that they took away from us when we were kids, because I'd still like to be able to do some of that stuff. You know, I'd like to be able to go to the drive-in movie theater. I'd like to be able to go to a roller rink. I'd like to be able to go to these places that But see, you can't go back. You can't do that. And no,
No,
I don't miss
remember
sitting,
that.
I don't miss sitting in front of my fucking computer for fucking ever playing Final Fantasy.
You
I can get everything done now on the game I play now in about 2 hours.
Yeah, and that's everything done.
That's everything done for the day.
And the thing about Final Fantasy, it was never ending.
That's right. And we ended up staying on that for 24 hours straight some days. You and I.
And what the hell's wrong with that? If we didn't have to work the
was
next
wrong.
day,
Everything was wrong.
if
with
we
that.
didn't have to work the next day and we had nothing that was pressing for us to do, why couldn't we sit up and play that fucking game for 24 hours straight?
Because I'm trying not to be that video game junkie anymore, playing these video
We
games.
still went out. We still did our
You know,
thing.
I'd rather be playing games on my system, but it gets boring when I'm just playing them things.
Do you guys remember when Yankee Candle came out with the
No,
man
I
candle?
said no, I didn't.
The man candle?
I
No,
only
but I
saw.
remember Barbara's Bush.
Oh yeah, that was fun stuff.
Barbara's Bush? That was one of those, what do they call them things? The pets.
It was
Chia
a chia
pet.
pet.
There was a chia pet. Saw one down at Pipe Fitters once on State Street. Barbara's Bush.
But no, and it's not having a seance, Lisa. No, we're not having a seance. Just lit the candles. They're smell good candles.
Yeah,
He's over here
He
stinking.
stinks real bad. He's over here fucking
He smells-
dropping
he smells
fucking
like a
bombs
doctor.
and trying to bust the other chair.
I think he may have kissed Joy's ass before she left the room. He
No,
smells
that's
like a
you.
dog turd.
Help!
You smell like a fucking sewer.
Help!
So, but no, I mean,
How
this
many
is the
times
thing,
is the
though.
F word up to now? Or did you stop counting?
There's a lot of people that had Barbara's bush. Yeah, any woman named Barbara had a bush.
Not unless she shaved.
Then that was a bald bush.
Oh, okay. I still want this game. I might pay brand new price for that.
Well, do it. But what I'm saying is, the thing is with that, I actually do miss playing it. And if you have nothing you
I
have
don't.
to do,
I don't fucking.
no,
miss
seriously,
playing.
if you have nothing you have to do, if you've worked your ass off all week long, you've made sure that your bills are paid, you've made sure that the money has been made, you made sure that everything's done, why can you not sit down and enjoy yourself playing a video game of that nature for a 24-hour stretch if you are capable of doing it? And that is the thing about
I'd
me that I
rather-
know. I'll
you know
say,
what?
I made
I'd
sure
rather-
that my work was done. I made sure that I was at work
You know
on
what
time.
I'd rather do?
I made sure that I did everything.
I'd rather do like one of those game sessions. You know how you and I used to have those game sessions? I'd bring over my Xbox over to your place or vice versa, and we'd hook up and
Yeah.
sit in the same room, you know, different TVs, but the same room on the fucking Xbox.
Yeah, I know.
I could sit there and play fucking games like Madden all fucking night, rather than Final Fantasy. You know?
Why?
Or because.
See, I like those kind of games because I can actually lose myself in those games. I can put myself in that character's position
You know,
because
I
I
can
have an
only-
imagination.
those games burn me out like movies and stuff burned me out after working in the video stores and stuff all those years. You know, when I worked in the video stores and I owned a video store, you know,
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
I didn't watch movies or TV much for a few years after that. You know, I had a hard time watching anything. I mean, you know, it got to a point where I'd end up knowing the lines to some of these movies almost word for word because we'd end up the fucking things coming out. Brand new fucking movie coming out. Dirty Dancing. Brand fucking new. What do we got to do?
Put
Play
up
it in
on
the store.
screen and play it all day long.
But it was one of those fucking tapes that repeated themselves.
That's what I said.
You know, automatically. Oh yeah, because it was a promo tape. So then you
Yeah.
got the promo numbers and stuff going across and say, you know, so, but it's non-stop. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Kiss my ass.
Well, you did. I know you took that fucking
Live
cutout. I know you took that cutout and put it in the corner.
No.
Liar. I know you're lying.
Yeah, and then
You took that cutout
Yep.
of baby and put her in a corner.
And then
so
I
you
paddled her
are one
ass.
of those people that put
And-
baby in a corner.
Yep, and I paddled her ass too.
But I mean, seriously, man, why is it that you can't spend time playing those games if you've got everything done? All your responsibilities for that period of time during that week are done.
You see, I got to a point where those games aren't really that challenging for me. You know.
Why? Because you had your character maxed out?
No, well, yeah.
You had your
it's-
character
it's not
maxed
that,
out. You
but-
had.
All right, here, think about it. Think about this.
You
All right.
realize.
You and I can agree on one thing. From the time video game systems were started, you know, with the Ataris and stuff, we've played RPGs, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
I like
Now that we've got that settled. Now, when you go to an RPG, I know you can be a little anal retentive about things, but when you go to an RPG, you actually have to read what it's about and read all the instructions and everything all the time, what to do. Half the time you already know what to do because you've already played games similar enough to it where you know how to fight, you know how to do this. So you know what traits to
Yeah.
you know what traits to
And you
already
remember
do.
what I did?
So you got an advantage to somebody that's never played one before because you know how to do this, you know what to do because they're all pretty similar as far as like traits, the magic, all that shit.
Maybe.
So when you're sitting there and you're playing a mage or you're playing a warrior or some shit like that, you know how to play that character well enough where you can advance quicker than most people or the average person.
Okay.
So they get a little
But
boring
here's-
for me because they're not that challenging.
But here's the thing. Yes.
We got a comment.
From?
Cindy.
Who else? She's the
I
only
don't
one
have
that's
anything on
commenting.
here.
I'd rather go have sex in a hot bath.
Well, that's you.
That's what she said.
But the problem
Well, see, if I
but
wanted
the
to
thing
go-
is,
I could go that route.
hang on.
I
The
could
thing
go that
is, though,
route.
the thing is, though, I said you have all your stuff done for the week.
Well, if I had all my
For-
stuff
you know,
done for the week,
you got
I
all
want to
your
take
work
my wife
done.
and go back there and never mind.
Well, yeah, you take her back there, you give her a poke, you get done with that,
No.
and then you go back to playing
But
games.
no, I want to keep her back there for a while. I don't want to just give her a poke and run away.
I didn't say run away.
Same fucking difference.
Okay, everybody takes however much time each person needs to give each other a poke. All right. So if you're
Maybe I
2
wanna
second
take-
man,
but
if you're 2 second
maybe I
man,
wanna
it's
take-
only going to take you 2 seconds.
But maybe I want to take all fucking night.
If you're 2 hour man, then it's going to take you 2 hours.
Yeah, but maybe I want to go more than one round.
Or if
Oh,
you
wait,
can,
maybe
or
you're
if you
just
can
that-
sustain a
oh.
hard on for fucking 8 hours straight, then it's going to take you 8 hours straight.
You know, see, since you're not capable of lasting more than 2 minutes, you don't understand.
Ooh.
How do you know? Have you seen my pornos?
Ouch.
Well, obviously, the way you're sitting there saying give her a poke and run out, I mean, it's.
I didn't say
sounds
run
like
out.
It's a quick job.
I did not say run out. I said you take care of your business and the things you need to do.
In
So
other words, take
that's
as
something-
long as you need.
yeah,
Yeah, but I'm
And
gonna take
then-
all fucking night. I ain't
then
gonna
take
have
all
time for
fucking
it.
night. That's a
Okay.
Friday night. Take all fucking night.
I might take all fucking weekend.
And then you go back and you start playing again the following morning. And you play until you're ready to go take however long you want to take.
I
and
don't need
poker
those.
again.
No. See, he got it all wrong, doesn't he?
How do I got it wrong?
Oh, you just never mind. We ain't gonna go there.
I'll tell you,
I mean, what was that place called? The
Obviously-
Hideaway?
Obviously, you know, I do have
That
a
little
kid, so
hotel in
therefore,
Fort Atkinson
actually,
there.
I may have more than one
Oh, the
kid.
mile
I
away?
can't
Mile
say
away.
because
We spent a whole weekend in that hotel.
blue pill. No, I don't take blue pills. I don't take yellow pills either. He might.
No, I only had to take that once, and you know why? And I thought I had a problem. I thought I actually had that.
It
ED
wasn't
problem.
him though.
It wasn't me.
It was the girl.
woman.
It was the woman.
I mean, she was quite attractive, but there was just something about her that my dick was saying,
Oh, you mean kind of like a friend of mine that I had a long time ago. It was one of the first jobs I had.
And then she got pissed because she found out I was using the pill to get the hard
This woman and I, okay, we're really good. We became really good friends.
Oh, that's...
And you know, she had two sets of twins, which was really fucked up. But
I like that.
But it was cool. It was cool. They called. They loved me. They thought I was
Get the
the
hell
greatest.
out of my way!
I tell you. But no, they thought I was the greatest. And then she
Boy, they must have needed glasses.
she had the guy that she was on and off with was a real fucking douchebag. All right, and I actually he looked like Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses.
I know who
He really
Axl
did.
Rose is. Anyway.
And I hated him because he was a total dick.
You hate everybody. You even hate yourself.
And so anyway, I was going to, her and I were really good friends. And I Friday nights after work, I'd go get a fucking pizza, a 6-pack of beer, go over to her house, and we'd sit and watch movies and put the kids to bed, feed the kids first, and then put the kids to bed, and then sit and watch movies and drink beer or whatever. And it got to a point where she needed a break from him and the kids. So I told her one time, I said, okay, I got something figured out for us, or for you, and I want you to do this. And I said, get your mom to watch the kids, and tell Sean to go fuck himself. I'm going to pick you up on Saturday morning. And you got to make sure your mom's watching the kids all weekend long. So I pull up to her house at 7 o'clock in the morning on my motorcycle. And I told her, I said, make sure you pack a light bag and everything. So I strap her bag to the back of the bike, hand her the helmet, and she hops on, and we left and went over to the coast. This is why I lived in California. We went to the coast. We took the bike and went to the coast. Had a fucking ball. But here's the thing.
Went to the coast.
Yes, went to the
Went
coast.
to the coast.
But the thing is, I got over there. I rented us a hotel room right away. This was early in the morning. And we put all our stuff in the hotel room, and we went up and down the coast and did different things and seen different things and went to lunch and dinner and everything. And we went back to the hotel room that evening, and after having a nice long walk on the beach, and we were gonna start doing our thing.
And she couldn't find it, right?
No, because
Need a
we never
magnifying
did.
glass?
We never did because the kind of relationship her and I had, it didn't feel right.
Oh, that's because you
being
started
with
thinking
her.
of her. You started thinking of her like a sister.
Exactly. It felt like more
Yes.
like she was a sister.
Sorry, folks. Be right back. Need more caffeine.
Whatever.
Bite me.
So I'm solo right now, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Lock the door.
You can't.
I can't lock it.
Well, close it, and keep the little shit out, please. So that was the thing. It felt too much like being with my sister, and I couldn't do that. So the coast that way. I used to live in California City. I was 2 hours from the coast and 2.5 hours from the mountains.
Did she go on a treasure
No,
hunt?
let me rephrase that. I was 2 hours from the mountains of being a mile high in the mountains and 2.5 hours from the coast. And did she go on a?
Did she go on a treasure hunt?
You don't have to hunt for something that's in your face.
Open that drawer.
Drop the drawers and it's in your face. Come on, there ain't no hunting there.
Find this Benzaprine. It's a small pill.
But no,
small
it's just-
bottle.
I really, I was extremely close with her,
Yeah.
and she's one of the people that were in my life that I actually miss.
He kept hearing, "Hey Pedro, turn on the light. I think you're fucking your sister."
That ain't my sister. That's my dog.
Oh shit. shit, this is flat.
Oh shit. Kind of like your head.
Fuck off.
So, you know, and that was a story that I told because of what you said about having to take the little blue pill with this chick that you were with and type of thing. Anyway, but no, I mean, some people get that way.
Yeah.
You know, some friendships happen like
The
that.
worst part about that person, she worked at the UW hospital in urology, and she and I already went through the leukemia and all that crap. So she couldn't understand why I had to take the blue pill or smoke.
It's
the
not a
pot.
hot dog or a brat, it's a kielbasa.
No, it's an Italian sausage.
Kielbasa. That is an Italian sausage, you dumbass.
German
Nuh-uh.
or Polish.
No, a kielbasa. Never mind. Whatever.
Fucking
Oh, there's the F word again.
yeah, I'm gonna be dropping that F-bomb for quite a while. She's gonna lose count.
And
if
she
hasn't
even
already.
says here, there's Joe doing the pill popping.
Yeah,
No,
that,
that was a little white one.
that was a little white one. That was a muscle relaxer for my neck. I got a pinched nerve.
Yeah, he needs to relax it because it's so fucking.
No, if it just fucking pops.
He can't walk because according to him he gets in his way, but I think he's just tripping over his own shoelaces.
If I don't fold it up and wrap it around me a couple of times, yeah, I trip over it often.
She said, "Are you okay?"
No, as long as he's here, I'm never okay. I'm going insane.
Oh,
That straitjacket's on standby just outside in the driveway.
you didn't update them about your procedure.
What
No,
procedure?
You didn't update people. You should tell people about your procedure you had. Well, they didn't go through his penis to check it. They went through his arm.
They went through my arm and the
And a lot of
blockage.
it was because they couldn't find his penis.
The blockage wasn't as bad as they thought it might have been. So
It was
I'm
50 to 60%.
So I'm only on pills. They didn't have to put in a stent or a balloon. So I
managing
got
it with
lucky
medication.
that they're just managing it with medication. So the best possible scenario came out of that one.
So basically, the medication
But
they're
I'm on a
giving
few
you
restrictions
is
for a few days.
He's on 2 different heart pills and a pill for the cholesterol.
right. So it's basically what
I
it is.
baby
It's-
aspirin.
It's
And the baby
controlling the platelets to keep them from sticking.
And the baby
blocking
aspirin
up
for a blood thinner for his blood flow a little better. Thank God.
She's responding. I guess Lisa shut off. She doesn't like hearing things. No, I don't know.
You know, your past is your past. You can't change it. Your past is what made you who you
well,
are
I think
today.
we kind of talked about this last week too. You know,
Yeah,
your
the
past
week
is
before- and the
what
week
made you
before.
what you are.
You know, I mean,
Because you
I
gotta
like-
think about this. If
I
you,
like
if you
looking
actually
back-
change, if you actually change one little detail of your life, if there
We
was
know.
possible,
We
you
talked
would
about
actually
this.
change that one little
but
detail.
here's the one thing.
It's going to cause a ripple effect, and from from that point to the point you're at now, it could be completely different. You won't be the person you are.
There was
right
so much darkness in my past that I'd rather reminisce about the good times, the stuff that I wouldn't want to
Why not?
miss at all.
now. There's a lot of good times.
You know, all that stuff that I wouldn't want to miss. You know, I mean, my senior year in high school was my absolute best. I always said if I could go back and do
She
When
said,
I-
"Bye, Lisa."
when I was growing up,
I don't know.
my dad always used to say, when you don't rush to become an adult. When you grow up, you're gonna want to wish you were back in school again. And it's like, yeah, I'll never wish that, right?
You wish
Bullshit.
that-
I became an adult. I don't remember when it was, but there was a time I was wishing I was back in high school. And every time I was wishing I was back in high school, I was wishing for my senior year.
Are you freaking blind?
Because those first 3 years of high school
That says
sucked.
it all.
I was out in Oregon.
You ought to get one, what?
Did you see the comment she said before she said bye, Lisa?
No, just it says thank God and then bye, Lisa. I'm not
The
getting
comment she said in between those is, Do you look like you're having an orgasm with yourself?
Yeah, he's over here playing with it.
No.
Say, watch.
I'm
Oh,
in
damn,
pain.
look.
Fuck off.
You know, if I didn't pick on you, you'd think that there was something wrong.
Yeah, well, today is just not my day. I was hoping this would fucking relax and go away, but it
I told
hasn't.
you. I'll treat you like
I
a
need
fucking.
it. I need it
I'll
to
treat you
fucking
like
pop.
I'll treat you like a glow stick. I'll snap your neck and shake you until
No,
you
you
glow.
won't. You won't get anywhere near my fucking neck. You know, I went in and I tried it until fucking hot water. I was in the shower until the fucking hot water was all gone. Just right here. Felt good for about 10 minutes. Then it came back. I was napping. Probably would have released itself then, but the phone had to keep ringing every 20 minutes or every 5 minutes. It's like, Jesus Christ, there's no way this fucking neck's gonna pop before the fucking show. And I was right.
Jesus
I woke up
Christ,
with it.
You're talking to yourself
I
again
know.
in the mirror.
I know. I love talking to myself in the mirror.
Or are
I
you,
do it all the
or are you
time.
Manson praying to God?
No, Manson didn't pray to God, he prayed to the devil.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know. Yo, I was watching something. Actually, I was watching Helter Skelter last night, speaking of Manson. And while I was sitting there watching Helter Skelter, you know what I got to thinking to myself?
How much you look like him?
No, but I got to thinking that motherfucker's got to have a lot of kids out there because all the women that were in that fucking Spawn Ranch.
My balls are colored. Only when I dip them in the dye.
At Easter time. Sometimes on Halloween.
I try to make them look like little pumpkins during Halloween, and then I go red for Christmas.
I usually
they
go
look
skulls
like,
at Halloween.
so they look like
That's a
little
dead
Christmas
sack,
balls.
that issue. You know?
And then I tie dye them for
I do that for 420. Get the psychedelic effect when they're down there giving me a blowjob.
OMG, yes he does. Uh-oh.
Oh look, you didn't close the door well enough. Now we're gonna lose the camera again.
Hi, Joy. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy.
Good job. We're gonna lose that
it's
camera
my
again.
puppy. Look, she come in and say hi. Hi, puppy. Oh, you can't be in here. Come on, go out. You'll knock the camera over again. No, not by Mama. Over this way. Come on. Come on, Joy.
It's like fuck
Oh.
you. She's gonna take your
That's it, you
place.
little bitch. Get over here.
She's gonna take your place. She's gonna jump up in the seat here.
Come
Sit
on.
by me.
Out. No, out. I can't lift you like.
Elisa, why did you quit watching?
You sneaky little bitch. Get out. Oh, it's not latching,
I
Bart.
was gonna say it was closed. She pushed it open.
It's not latching right now.
I don't know how
it's
what
out
she.
It's out of sync. That's, I don't know if that's close enough. Now she's gonna holler at you.
She can push it. She pushed it open a little bit further.
No, she didn't.
I swear she pushed that
Nope.
toolbox a little bit.
Nope.
She'll give up.
It's big enough for her to get her nose in.
Yeah, well, she'd have to be a pretty strong dog probably to push that open.
Oh, she's pretty strong.
No, I'm not saying she's not.
And she's
So
persistent.
Christmas, you could jingle your bells. I want to see Puppy.
You seen Puppy? She knocked the camera over a while ago.
That she
Literally, right off of the damn table, right into the floor.
Well, she wasn't
she's
online.
smart, persistent.
I know she wasn't.
She's smart, persistent, and stubborn. She may not give up. She may have only gave up for a few seconds just until she can think this one out.
She's a little shit.
See, she's already back at the
She's
door.
too smart. She's too smart for her own good.
That's a husky for you. That's a Siberian husky for you. They are an extremely intelligent breed.
And she's a rare one.
She's awesome, actually. She's a good fit.
I can see her nose.
Yeah, she is a good fit
And
for
I
you.
can see the wheels turning her head.
That puppy's been nothing but pure entertainment around here mostly. Oh my god, some of the stuff she comes up with and some of the stuff she pulls.
I'm glad we took you up there to get her.
That was a fun trip.
Earlier, when I was watching TV and he was taking a shower, I thought he put her outside.
I'm glad he took a shower.
No, you want to know where she was? Laying right out in front of the bathroom,
Waiting for him.
waiting for
Waiting
him,
for me to come out.
listening to make sure he was okay.
No. That's all. She thinks that's the start of me getting ready to take her for a WALK.
Yeah.
That's what that is. So she wanted to keep an eye and she just wanted to make sure she doesn't miss her WALK.
So yeah, and then
Because she knows right after that I get
She's
Christmas.
just
dressed.
like owner.
I get dressed,
So-
I get my shoes on, and then
So
when
for
I
Chri-
get the
for
shoes
Christmas
on, she
when I-
goes nuts. Yeah.
when I dye them red, I put a little.
Tie one green and one red.
No, and the green's from the mistletoe that hang off the end of my dick.
Oh my.
Gotta decorate it, man.
Say, kiss me here. You know, did I ever tell you about the tattoo somebody told me that they were going to get? One time it was a woman, she told me she was going to get this tattoo, right? And the tattoo was like a little mouse's tail hanging up out of the waistline right here, you know, alongside her belly button. And then, you know, if you ever got her into bed and you go, well, where's the rest of that mouse or the tattoo? And she turned and looked at me and she'd go, my pussy ate it.
Actually, I've seen a tattoo. A woman had a tattoo of a guy mowing the lawn where he put the pussy. It had the pussy.
I've seen
Shaped
that and then
out.
somebody animated it. Turned it into an animated graphic on you. I've seen some,
There's some weird shit.
I've seen
In
some
fact,
pretty fucked
I've
up
got
tattoos
I've
for
got
that area.
I've got a picture that this woman it's fucked up, but this woman had her area shaved completely bald, and it had a tattoo artist put a tattoo right there.
slippery one wide.
Nope. The tattoo, I've got this picture. I have to bring it and show you. I don't think it's on this laptop. But the tattoo is of Medusa. And the mouth of Medusa is
right
there where the hole
Oh
is.
man, I don't think so. Petrify that motherfucker, you're gonna last forever. Trouser snake meats.
OMG, mouse get cheese.
Dick cheese?
Yeah.
From under cheese?
You know, I wanted to grow up to be a ventriloquist so I could throw my voice. Hello.
Oh,
It's dark in here. Hello. It's wet and dark in here. Let me out. Throw that voice where
Do you ever have one of those women where you have to have a rope and a 2x4 to keep you falling in? Or you have to tie an anchor to your ass so you have a way back out?
Don't forget to send in the search party. Gotta have that on
If
standby.
I'm not back in 24 hours, send in a search party.
don't pee yourself.
No, but I'm not one where you had to have a fucking lawnmower just to find the fucking hole.
Well, we go for no swords.
Oh my god. There was a woman, she had a fucking forest down there.
That's
You
why-
were gonna definitely get lost.
No, that's why.
Lost anyone?
That's why you have your dick tattooed like a gopher, because a gopher can always find the hole.
No, I got mine. I got mine. I named mine. I named it Harley so I can go up to a girl and I go like to my wife all the time. I say, "Hey, honey, you want to ride my Harley? You want to take my Harley for a ride?"
Oh man.
And
says
when
Harley
it's
right
Glenn,
here.
that's the only motorcycle he'll ever own.
Yep.
Unfortunately, because I'm not rich enough to get the trike I want. Can't hold up the bike. Gotta have a trike.
You want a dike?
Oh, I want a trike. I know a dike. I know a couple of dikes. Oh, then they are a couple too.
Now, don't be bragging on gay.
I know we might offend somebody out there.
No. My sister-in-law.
We're gonna have to put up that. We're gonna have to put up that warning label again.
And her wife are lesbian,
Same
and they're
here.
awesome.
Same here.
They're
I don't know if they're
fucking
awesome, but one of my ex-sister-in-laws is that
Well,
way.
coming from that family, I can understand.
You ever meet somebody so ugly you had to get a
two
second
of
opinion?
the two younger ones are like that.
I've actually met somebody so ugly I had to get a fourth opinion.
Standing in line.
Wow.
Man, that person's ugly. Look at that hair on that back. And you gotta do another look.
and-
Oh no, that's Aunt Martha.
It's like, am I seeing things, or she looked like a fucking dinosaur?
Ooh. Ooh.
What were you just talking about, dumbass?
Oh yeah.
I'm being hypothetical
Okay,
here.
okay.
Jesus. Jesus, learn how to fucking listen.
No, he looks like
swear.
Bigfoot.
I'm going to make you guys shirts with your cow on them.
Okay.
But
Is it gonna say utterly insane?
reminiscing isn't
You gotta
bad.
have our names on them too.
But reminiscing
I need-
isn't bad as long as it's good
I
stuff.
need my name, cause I don't know my name.
Oh, we'll put it on the back of the shirt.
But I don't have a whole lot
I keep
of good,
telling
good past.
Tanya and Lisa I'm gonna get them in Walmart, and I'm gonna put my hat like this, and I'm gonna go walking around the store going, Isa, Tanya,
Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll both do it.
Tanya, Isa,
Let's get some bib.
don't leave me here again.
We'll get some bib overall. We'll get those. What do you call them? The big, you
Your
know.
overalls.
Yeah, and make sure that the one side's unlatched and down a little bit. T-shirt looks like it's
What,
stained with food.
you wanna look like the bushwhackers?
No, you gotta do it right though. My brother and I used to pull shit like that on my mom all the time.
You know,
In Kmart.
one of these days
My
I'm
dad
gonna
got
pull up.
pissed
One of these
at
days I'm
us
gonna
once
pull
for
up
doing
here.
that.
I'm gonna pull up here in a short bus to pick you up.
And then we come out.
Then I'm gonna give you the helmet to wear.
Fuck you. You can't even do that anymore because you fucking drive
Maybe a
through
cow
dry
taking a
ice.
blue pill.
You know, but my dad, my dad used to drive bus, right? City bus, Madison
Yeah,
Metro
but
bus.
he never drove a short bus.
But he drove the Madison Metro bus.
But
one time.
I bet you anything he felt he was driving that short bus with
Well,
a lot of those different.
When my brother,
from
my
Madison.
brother and I were in high school when we were at La Follette, we got on the bus. We got on the bus to go downtown to transfer to another bus because my dad was working because it was like an early day, one of those days that let out real early. So we went to catch up with the old man before he got off work. So we got on. We were
Red
downtown.
pill or blue
Now
pill?
think about this. Downtown Square was the main transfer point. There was none of these hub craps like there is today. It was downtown. It was so it was crowded at this time of day. You know, lunchtime. Okay, so we're down there at lunchtime. You know, Dad's bus is coming around the corner. Dwayne and I get right out there in plain sight. Dump the bus! Dump the bus! Dump. Oh, was he pissed? He refused to acknowledge us until he was off work and off the bus. But he was pissed. He told us off for almost an hour after that. Don't you ever do that to me again. Embarrass me while I'm working. I got regulars out here all the time.
So,
But, you know, well, we thought we'd have some fun. I mean, it's like going around the store with Mom. Oh, Mom used to hate that we go around the store, we go down the aisles, and there was buttons to push. You can bet we were
Every
pushing the
button.
buttons, as many as we could.
oh, I do that still.
Or the
When I go to
stuffed
Walmart,
animals that you could squeeze.
when I go to Walmart during like
Christmas?
Halloween or Christmas or you know the holidays where they have the
Yeah.
singing
But now here's the payback.
flush and shit, I'll go through there and I'll hit those fucking buttons.
Now here's the payback to that whole thing. I did that all that time when I was a kid growing up to my mom. We'd do shit like that to my mom or walk around behind her and say stupid shit and stuff like this. Dwayne and I would do that or ride in the carts even though we were too big to ride in the carts. Okay. And, you know how I used to chauffeur my mom around?
Mhm.
Well, it got to a point where, you know, when I was chauffeuring my mom around, we were going to Shopko and stuff like that. Here's my mom pushing all the buttons.
Payback.
And then she'd come out of the blue and say some of the shit like, oh, here, out of the blue, oh, you know, you look like Manson.
I miss your mom. She was awesome.
You know, or you know, just out of the blue, she'd come up with some of this crap that you wouldn't think of, and it's like,
Oh no!
Jesus
Looks like we
Christ,
lost
yeah.
her again. Internet issues.
You know, so in that case, kind of like, you know, payback was, you
What the hell
know,
is that?
karma paid me back for sure that way because my mom paid me back. Some game app or something on my phone. I didn't hear the sound. What was it?
It sounded like a beer pouring.
Oh, I think it's a game. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, see, you even play games on your damn phone.
Very
Get the
rarely.
background.
Are you kidding me?
That's a cool
I'm
background.
surprised he doesn't have a picture of her ass.
Oh, fuck off. You ever do this when you were a kid? Put turpentine on a cat's ass?
No, but I used to stick firecrackers.
Tie them to the. Oh, you put them up their ass?
No, I used to stick firecrackers in the mouth of frogs and let them up.
Oh, we used to tie them to a cat's tail and light them.
And then bottle rockets, I'd strap 2 or 3 bottle rockets together and then strap a grasshopper to it and light them up.
Oh, you know what we did once? You know those rockets that had the engines and stuff like that that go way up there? Well, there was one that was like what was it called? Well, it had a compartment where
You
you
had a clear compartment you could put
put an
stuff
egg in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were supposed to put an egg in there. Guess what we put in there one time? An hamster.
Hamster. Did it survive?
Sure didn't release.
Oh.
Came
so
down
naughty.
because it was top heavy. It came down nose first.
Poor hamster.
Shattered the compartment. Came down at such a force, hit the cement. Blood everywhere.
Going to work later, working in photography. Take nudes?
You'd break the fucking lens.
I'm not talking about me. Oh, I know she takes pictures of nudes.
Oh.
Yes, I am a pervert. I always have been, always will be.
Yeah, I'm a
Actually, I'm a pervert.
I'm a pervert.
I
I've
have-
done
I have
graduated and got
my-
degrees.
I have my bachelor's, my associate's, and my master's.
I got a doctorate.
Well, all 3 of those together make a doctor. PhD too.
Yeah.
But, you know, I do have a little prevert in the works.
Yeah, your grandson.
Yes, Leon, my little grandson.
He's already trying to look up little girls' dresses.
Well, there's a picture of him on Facebook that Kayla posted of him standing next to a little girl at school. They took a picture together. So, are you leaving us, Nelson? We are.
Love you guys.
Hour
Keep
and a
on
half.
smiling.
We are an hour and a half in.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's time to call it. So
Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, fly by your seat of your pants type of thing, and just kind of
yeah, and I know a little bit of pain.
just.
My
Yeah, I
neck
like
won't
throwing
give out.
things out there. You know, it gets.
I'm gonna try to do a poll this week. We have to try.
Joe has master nutcase. Your master is a nutcase. You know, sometimes I like just kind of kicking back and doing a just a random because
Well, when
it's
that
fun.
game
It's
comes
nice.
out, we're gonna have to put it up here and actually play it and review it a little bit
Can.
through the computer.
All right, see you later. And what do you mean? Yeah, bye. I asked you a question you didn't answer. Whatever.
Joe has master nutcase.
Mm-hmm. And she says, yeah, bye. Yeah, Nitro. I got
That's
pictures.
Nitro.
I got pictures of Nitro.
I've got lots of pictures of Nitro. I've got a few from when he was a puppy.
But
Oh, anyway.
anyway, that's
Those are
our
us.
show. We're gonna call it a quitter here. And remember, visit our website. It's,
www.utterlyinsanemj.com.
Yeah.
Don't forget to
And
subscribe to us on
subscribe,
YouTube.
like, share.
Like us on Facebook.
Like
share
us,
our videos
Facebook.
from
You can like us
Facebook.
on YouTube too, I believe.
Yeah, like us
And
on
then,
YouTube. Share our videos from YouTube.
Share.
Get the word out there.
And, you know, remember, if you want to buy things from Amazon, you can always go to our website and click on the Amazon
Link.
associate link there and then
Buy
purchase
anything you
stuff
want.
from it.
We get a little bit of kickback, which will help us make
Kick back to us if people do it. And then we also have geekbuying.com, and that's kind of like Amazon, only it's for like computers and stuff like that.
it's mostly got cell phones and
Cell phones and
accessories and
stuff?
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
So electronics.
Yeah.
Electronics, you know, that can kind of.
But either way, you buy
thing
through
too.
there using our link, we get a kickback, and that helps us make a better show, pay for our website to keep it up and running, and who knows, hopefully someday even a studio.
Yeah, well, working on that.
So,
I get me a place out
But
here
again,
in the
it's
garage. Out there in my garage,
www.
it's a studio.
utterlyinsanemj.com. That's the website, and you can find all our links
That's us.
to everything else there. Leave a message for us on our graffiti wall, or just drop us an email through there. Any kind of suggestions you can leave on Facebook. You can leave comments on YouTube videos. We're always open to suggestions and comments.
Yep.
So, until next Saturday, we have no idea what next topic is going to be, but we'll see. Maybe we'll fly by the seat of our pants again. Who knows?
Oh. It's kind of fun when we do it. It breaks a little bit of the monotony.
So, next Saturday, same time, same place. Bye.
Same bat time, same bat station.
Channel. Yeah. No, it's same bat channel. I just watched some of that stuff recently.
Okay,
I know
fine.
that
Same
old
bat time,
60s
same
and
bat
70s.
channel.
Yeah. But they said that for the old Adam West one all the time. Alright, cut it so I can get focused more on the pain. This neck is getting really bad. It's causing a headache in my whole fucking head, my face.
Uh-oh.
Burning up. Yeah, it's in my shoulder too. My whole left shoulder and left side. It's like a pinched nerve. Now I gotta have a cyclobenzaprine pill. I didn't want to take that right away either. But I'm gonna take that now
You're
too.
a psycho.
I made the cyclobenzaprine out of there. Here, I'll shut this
I
off.
did give you it.
No, or the Tylenol.